Welcome back to the dumbest forward military base in all of YouTube, Pit Stain Hobbies. I'm back here on the awesome Agora Apache helicopter. Oh my God, I love the AH-64. I was just watching a video of the AH-64 and the AC-130. Oh my God, if someone did one of those, whoo baby, just wiping out militants in Syria. Let's just leave it at that. Man, that's some good footage. But yeah, we've got Pack 5 here from Agora. Nice timely deliveries as usual, and holy crap, small box, lots of parts. They really do shove just tons of parts into these things. My God. Let's see what we got here with 31. Got a lot of little bits. Now, again, disclaimer, I am painting this, so I'm not going to be doing all the little missiles, decals, and other decals, because I am going to paint this as JGSDF, Japan Ground Self-Defense Force. Even though this is a flying thingy, it's kind of like the Army, you know, JGSDF, AH-64. So there we go. Let's dump those out. And while I dump these parts out, you can go dump down below into the description. Click the link to Agora models and check them out. And we got our little, let's see what we got here. Let's just, you know what? I'm using Agora's instructions. Let me switch over to Todd's website. Let's see, Apache Longbow and stage 31. There we go. Todd does amazing instructions. He really does. Fantastic. Go to page. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. He gives all these great spiked missile tubes, spiked missile tails, spiked missiles, radar detection system sensors, tail nav light, decal sheet, spiked missile tube stand, Hellfire missile stripes. Okay, so first of all, we have spiked missile tubes. Those are great. If I use them, I will paint them and decal them. I don't think I'm going to use them. I think I'm going with the Japanese. Their loadout is usually just Hydras and Hellfires. So fair enough there. We got a piece of the tail. The only tail I'm getting anytime lately. Let's see here. Okay, some CM screws and some BM, my favorite screws, besides PP screws, are the BM screws. BM, there we go. They're printed that way. Big fan of BM, yes. Can't live without them, you know? Can't live with them, can't live without them. We're going to take, oh, this is metal. So, oh, yeah, you hear the ding dong. And remember, I put tape over this rotor shaft and radar shaft to keep it from falling out of the gearbox, because that is a pain in the butt when it comes out. So, recommended, highly recommended. And we're going to get 4 of these BM screws into these 4 holes right here. And I will dip those in some shmoo and start putting those in. Alrighty. And let me get the other 3 in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so when you put the screws in, there's a tiny bit of slop still. So what I did was exactly what Todd did, pretty much. I didn't sand down the posts that these screw into at all, because I don't think that's necessary. But I did break out a hardware set, and I have some, he used M2.5 washers. I don't have those. I have M3 washers, which are close enough. Close enough for government work. What do they say, right? And put those washers on there, and now there is no play at all in that plate. So if you find yours has that play, I used M3 washers from this set. It's in my shopping list on Amazon, I think. If it's not, let me know and I'll make sure to add it there. But I think it is. And that's that. And let's see here. So now we've got a little clear bit. We've got to shove into the tail. Let's see here. Oh, that's tiny. Okay, time for the glasses. Let's see here. So they want us to shove this tiny little clear part in this little hole right here. Okay. But you know what? I am, this looks like something I could add after I paint. So I'm going to add this after I paint, along with these two little tiny things. I'm going to paint those separately and put them in on their own. So let's go ahead and we're going to mount the tail stabilizer, sorry, vertical stabilizer tip to the tail here. Let's see here. All right. So this is going to go right on here, like so. And we're going to do 2 CM screws to hold that in. Don't forget to dip them in oil, and I'll be back in a second. Let me just get the rotor that way. One sec. Alrighty, well that's screwed in there. That looks rather nice. Come on, focus, you frack. There we are. Oh, that's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to this. Now we retrieved our little LED anti-collision light from a previous issue, and we're just going to place it into its little, there's a couple pins it just squeezes down on, and then you could bend the wires a little bit out of the way to get them between, you know, the tail rotor motor and that screw. And that is it for that pack. The rest is like, you know, we could, I'm not, like I said, we're painting everything, so whatever I'm going to use, I'm going to paint and then I'll decal it. So we got our spike missiles here, and they'll just fit neatly into those little boxes quite nicely. Oh, wrong end. There we go. Spike missile in its little cozy home. All right. And let's see here. We got one more plastic bit. So we've got this fella. So I'm sure it has a name. Let's see. Vent slot, intake vents. Okay. And we're going to just slide that into the little grooves right there. And that looks great. Todd did some detailing work, which is nice and all that. I'm going to, again, like I said, be painting this model. So all the detailing, all the decaling, there's a whole lot more decaling in this pack, which you would do. Follow Todd's website, obviously. He does a really good job of photographing, like way better than I could do on video, of where to put every one of the water slide decals. And that's that. He's got more missiles. Oh, I got to build all those Hellfire missiles with the Todd mods. The Todd mod. That's what we'll call it. We're going to grab stage 32 now out of the little box of goodness here. Let's see. Sometimes they bury these. There it is. We found it. Oh dear. There we are. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Another piece of nice stamped aluminum. This is quite a nice helicopter. I gotta say, the technology difference between building this and building my Russian Mi-24 Hind from Eagle Mess, very different experience. Very different. Way different. Engineering-wise, I mean, I don't know if anyone's keeping up on the live streams, but man, that was body filler galore on that thing. Okay, so we've got this sucker here. That is not looking like Todd's photo. He's got a different part than I do, I think. Yeah, he does. Or did I put mine on backwards? Is mine upside down? Wait a second. Why does it look so different? I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's why. We put that on there. And then we take this other metal part, and then we put that on there. Dummy. Well, Ian, you never fail to impress with how stupid you can be. You warn everyone on the channel, but yeah. 4 CM screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll be right back in a cloud of shame. 1 second. Okay, so that's screwed in, and there is no play. So that's good. No washers needed. It was just that one part there. Now we got stage 33 here. Garbage can is getting pretty full. A lot of part work's getting built in this channel, especially this weekend. We're going bananas. Okay, so we've got some CM screws, some FP screws. We've got part of the wing structure here, and a circuit board with a light. And for now, we're going to be using our little Apache test board, but in the future, we're going to be using a better test board, a Mike Lane test board. I got to do that review video. Yeah, I got a lot of, oh my God, so many videos to make. So let's see here. What are we doing? Okay, all right. We're gonna flip this fella this way, and apparently this goes right here, just like that. And we're gonna put 2 FP screws in there. Snug is fine. Don't crank down crazy. Just toyed enough. All right, 1 second. Okay, so that's fastened down, and we're gonna put the wire through this little hole here. Pardon the throat clearing. It happens. It's a pit stain signature. Oh yeah, that was a good throat clear. That felt good. And there's a little channel you can tuck these wires into. So there's that. Yep, tuck them into the channel. And then we're gonna make sure that this light still works, that we didn't, flex it the wrong way or something. Get it back into the test board, and it still lights up. Very good. And now we're going to put it into this square hole down here. Interesting. There we go. Get it down there and get it onto these. Hold on. Oh, flip it. Sorry. And get it onto these 2 posts right here. And there we go. 2 CM screws. 1, 2. And I'll be back in a sec. Okay. So that's on. Nice. Here's stage 34. Oh dear. A lot of little parts. So the box is small, but there's many, many parts in it. Oh my gosh. So many parts. There we go. Oh dear. Oh man. Wow. Okay. You got all these little bits. This is, I think, the swage plate, as Todd calls it. He read the manual. This guy read the actual, owner's manual for an AH-64D Longbow. So, well, the swash plate, not the swage plate, swash plate. Man, it's a lot of parts. And we got this fella here, and even more little parts. Oh my God. Okay. I definitely need these for this stage. Absolutely. 100% need them. Let's see here. So we've got, let's see here. We've got this part and we've got this part. So these parts are mirror images, sort of each other. We're going to take this one and we're going to take this fella, shove it into that hole, like so. Then we're going to take this one, the mixer assembly on the rotor mast mechanically combines the pilot's collective lateral and longitudinal inputs to tilt the swash plates and change the main rotor pitch angles as desired. Wow, thanks, Todd. That was a fun fact. That was really good. All right. And we're going to stuff these two together via their little pins. Don't break it, Ian. Don't break it. Okay. And we have that. That's pretty cool. All right. And then we're going to cut these 4 pins off of here with our Jesus finger nippers, otherwise known as God hands. Man, these are some tiny parts. Very small. But, you know, it's all in the details. And that's why we build models. We love the details. How crazy is this going to get? Okay, thick, thin. All right. So there's 2 of these. Which one is thick and which one is thin? Really? I can't tell the damn difference. Oh, the hole. Maybe it's the other hole? Nope, not that hole. This hole. Houston? I don't know. I don't know which one's which. Sort of oh. Okay. So you have to, so there's a thicker hole and a thinner hole. Come on. There we go. See, you got a difference there. So we're going to add the thicker layer to the inside of the eyelet of the mixer. Okay. So the one with the thicker surround around the little hole, we're going to add to the inside of the mixer here. That has a little flash on it. Let me deal with that right quick without slicing my finger off. There we go. And then we're going to push a pin through. Oh dear. Okay. Let's push a pin through from the outside. Well, how does that go in? Let's get... Okay, let me just squeeze it in with some pliers. I'll be right back. Okay, so what we want to do here is we're going to squeeze the pin in. So first you squeeze it right here to get it through, and then you grab the edge of it and squeeze it the rest of the way through. And that sticks pretty well. That's on there pretty good. And then we're going to do the same to the other side. So give me a sec, be right back. Okay, so those are both pressed in. And now what we're going to do is, it looks like we're going to slide this right into here and press it in that little hole right in the center part there. Is that a good tight fit? Let's see. Not really. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend glue on here. And let that dry for a minute, and I'll be back shortly. Alrighty, so that's glued onto there. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this triangular bit. It's got a couple little holes in it, and you'll see where they go exactly. You could look at Todd's website for the photos. Then we got a couple of these links we've got to put in. And the one with the standoff goes at the top up here. And the one without goes at the bottom. So let me squeeze that bottom one in. Then squeeze in the top one. Yeah, I need my my reading glasses, my magnifiers for this part. All right. And I already got the other side on there before. So, oh my God, this is one complex little intricate thing. Holy crap. Nothing like that on the hind. I mean, wow. So now we're going to take this swash plate part and put it onto the pin here at the top of this triangular bit. And like I'm trying to glue as few things as possible because they're going to need some movement. And clearly these arms are going to go right up in here. So let's see here. Okay. So we're going to put these two arms up and put them into that plate like that. And then we're going to push two more of those plastic bolt push pin things through there. So let's see here. Okay, we got it started. And then, no, and then. Perfect. Okay, let me get the other one in so it looks just like that one, and I'll be right back. Man, that's one awesome little bit. Look at that. Look at all those little bits. Now what we're gonna do is put it on the base so the pins are facing down, and there's two bigger holes and two smaller holes and corresponding pins on this. And we're gonna get these in their little homes. There we go. And look at that. Holy hell. You got black parts, you got green parts. That's pretty cool. When I repaint this thing, I'm going to have to definitely do some fine detail painting in these very intricate mechanical bits. But that being said, that's done. So next time, let's see, what do we got up? Okay, main rotor housing. And, oh my God, more Hydra missiles. Let's see here. 35. Let me find that in my box of goodies. Here we go. Here's 35. There we are. Garbage can nearing maximum capacity. There we are. Come on, focus. There we go. That looks good. And more Hydras. Love me some Hydras. And we've just got a bunch of little plastic bits really to snap onto this thing. So that's exciting. Again, I am, like I said, since I'm painting this, I may omit a couple of steps here on the assembly now because they might need to be custom painted. But we will do everything we can. So let's see here. Oh! Could you not destroy the place, Ian, every time? There we go. There we are. We've got this part, and this part, and this part, and okay. So this little fella's gonna go right here. I hope you're watching this on like a big screen, not on your phone. You won't see a damn thing. And there's a tiny itty bitty little guy. This itty bitty little thing that goes into here. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a really, really snug press fit. That's good. And that goes onto there. And Todd painted his black, so noted. And then there's this tiny little antenna doohickey guy, and that goes onto here. And he painted the tip of his little antenna silver with some gunmetal paint, actually, paint marker. AK marker link should be below in the description. We got those. Left and right. Let's see. It says L. So L is that way. Double checking. Sorry. Can't hurt. There we go. And then he detailed some of his laser detection system with a panel liner. Again, something I can do at the end of my paint job. So I got to do that. Then we'll put the other one on the right side. Same as the left side. Except it says R. Oh my God, I'm going to break this antenna probably. That's why we have glue. That's why some scientist at some point in time was trying to invent something completely different and came up with cyanacrylic glue. I forget the story. I watched actually a documentary on like the inventing of cyanacrylic glue. I forget. But there we go. So that looks good. And that looks like it for 35. We're not putting any decals on Hydra rockets. Again, you know, if they go into the Hydra launcher tubes, the decals are going to get damaged potentially. So it's kind of pointless to put them on every single rocket, I'll be honest. Here's 36. Another wing just like this in the reverse order. So I'm just going to put it on. I'll be right back. Okay, well, that other wing frame is on there, and here's 37. We got some tail boom frame. Let's zoom out a little bit. Foreshadowing. There we go. Say that in the comments. Foreshadowing, and get a sticker. There we go. Let's see here. We've got a thin, little, tiny, I think a fiber optic. So we're going to be very careful with that. We've got 2 inner frames for our tail boom. And a bunch of DP screws. Okay. And the garbage can. Official status. Critical mass. Gonna have to take that out soon. Let's see, what are we doing? Okay, we're going to put... Oh boy, okay. The left with an L, left side, it's gonna go right in there. Oh, that drops right in. This frame is loose for now, but it will be secured. Okay. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we are going to insert our fiber optic cable into that little hole right there. Time for glasses. Oh God, I'm old. Okay. So we're going to put it through this little fella here. Come on. You know, go from the top. Yeah, that's easier. Go from the top and then take your tweezers. Cue the tweezers. Guys, really, you got to get better at curtain calls. Okay. Then pull it down with the tweezers, rotate it, and then what we want to do is we want to push it into that tiny hole. And if it pushes through like further than you want, that's fine. I don't care. Like, it doesn't need to go a lot through. So like, there we are. And it's pretty much that's pretty much it. Just make sure it clears these two pins and bosses. So like, it's there-ish. That's fine. We'll make sure we push it in there before we're done. Okay, so now we've got 2 wires and a fiber optic, and let's grab 38. Okay, so let's do that. Get the rotor that way, so it's not resting like on the rotor. 38 we've got right here. Okay. And a lot of DP screws still from 37. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got a little PCB here, and plastic doohickey for the fiber optic, and some more screws. Let's see here, and oh, and a regular LED bulb. Focus, you son of a... Oh, I gotta unfold. Oh, man. We love unfolding wires on this channel. It's one of our favorite things. Whatever OCD, ADHD, I don't know what I got. Never been diagnosed officially, but geez, something's wrong with me. Here we go. Okay. Unfolded. So let's see here. So we're going to take, okay, the PCB, we're going to put light side up onto these 2 posts here, and let's just test it real quick. And it lights up. Very good. We're going to put that right there, and put 2 CM screws in after we dip them in our shmoo. 1 second. Alrighty, so that's bolted down there. Wire pointing backwards. FYI, because I had it showing the other way before. So now what we're going to do is shove our LED into this. It really doesn't do anything. Yeah, we need to glue. We need glue here. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let me get some glue in that hole, and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. LED is glued in there. Hopefully not much fogging has happened. And we are going to put it into the tail rotor right there with a BM screw in that hole. So let me put in that BM screw after dipping it in the shmoo, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's screwed in there. Now what we got to do is feed the fiber optic line past these 2 pins here. But what we're just going to shove it in to the hole in this pipe right here. Come on. Oh, God. Why do I need glasses for everything now? Ah, man, I'm so blind. There we go. Okay, so it's in the hole. It's definitely pressed up against the LED. We're gonna put a little CA glue on that, little crazy ex-girlfriend, and then we're gonna kind of just sort of press it between these pins. And to be honest, I think I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to put a little CA glue there. Right. Yeah. And yeah. There we go. So let me let that dry, and I will return shortly. Okay, well that's all in there now. It looks good. I tested it and it works. So let's go on to 39. The last part of this. Here we go. I'll just leave that there so I know where I recorded to. That is a problem sometimes. I'm like, what stage was I at? There are, oh man, we're building tail gear. Oh, install the stabilator, actuator, and assemble the main landing gear. Oh my God, a lot of little bits. Definitely gonna need these. Oh, for sure. Oh yeah. Okay, all the parts are dumped out. Garbage can at capacity. There we are. Oh boy. How many empty? I throw away more Ziploc bags than a crackhead. Oh my Lord. Oh, that's metal. Okay. Oh, geez. Here we go. Here's another metal part. Oh boy. Let's just get these. Metal, metal. Metal. There's a lot of metal. Plastic, plastic, plastic. And then, let's see, we got this fork. Metal. I like to drop them to know they're metal. Screws, we know those are metal. What on God's green earth is all this? Oh my God, there's E-clips and, oh man. What did I sign up for? Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Oh, dear. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, let's get these plastic bits out of here. Definitely glasses time. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're going to take this and put this. Come on. Hold on. Right there, I guess. And we need a BM screw. All right. Oh boy. Oh geez. Oh dear. Let's get a little dippy dip on the tippy tip. Man. And there we go. Oh, okay. So now what we need to do is take this little fella and the long, I think, metal prop, put it on there. And how do we mount it? So we're going to use a 39U. Okay, so the shortest pin possible we are going to mount this on here. Oh boy. Oh, those are so small. Oh man, those are tiny. Oh man. Okay, so that tiny little pin is gonna have to fit through here. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, so I pressed that in with my needle nose pliers, with these, and yeah, it's in. Oh my God, so small, so tiny. Stretch the tail wheel tire over the hub. Soak the tire in warm water. Okay, so let's see here. We've got to press this tire over this hub, and yeah, it's I'm gonna soak it in hot water. I'll be right back. Oh my God, that was a pain in the ass to put that tire on. What I did was I soaked it in warm water, put the tire over these pliers, opened them a bit, and then shoved the hub in, and they went in. And now we're going to take this and put this over this, and we're going to take, after the glasses go back on, I guess, the longest knurled pin. There's a smooth pin and a knurled pin, and I'm gonna shove this thing through the hole and then squeeze her in with the pliers. Oh my God, really? Wait a second. Did I use the wrong pin? 8mm knurled, 12mm knurled. And Todd said 12mm knurled. I guess it's supposed to kinda stick out on both sides. Okay. Ah, look at that. She spins. Go, Speed Racer. Go, Speed Racer. Go. Okay, now we're going to take, oh boy, oh, this awesome little part and this also awesome part. Put them together. Okay. There we go. And 8mm knurled. So that's the shorter knurled part. And in through the top she goes. Oh. Hold on. We're going to get that in there. There we go. And squeeze her in. Beautiful. There we go. Whew. Oh, baby. Now we've got this thing. And this has to go, let's see where. Okay. So this one, we're going to put the two arms in between these two plates and put the smooth pin in. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh no. Oh, it's flying everywhere. Okay. Can't do it on camera. Yeah, camera shy. 1 second. Okay, it's in. Oh boy, that was a bit of a bear. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna shove this tail wheel into here. It really doesn't move. Yeah, does not move. We're going to clearly put our glasses back on. And, oh, there it is. This tiny little bit here goes over the shaft of the tail wheel. Shaft, double shaft. And then I think we're putting in our E-clip. Oh, you Tamiya guys, you RC guys will know exactly what this is. Yep, that's an E-clip. Oh, yeah. Some will, oh, God, I just dropped it. Son of a... 1 second, please. Okay, well, I totally lost that E-clip. But as you can see, we've got one. Because I have a giant box of old RC car hardware from Tamiya and other similar companies. Oh, man. What a pain in the arse. Okay, so now let's take this and we're going to put rubber to the road, so to speak, and put this onto here. And oh my gosh, 8mm knurled. Okay. And 3.5mm knurled. You gotta press those pins in, so give me a sec, I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Oh, we've smushed those pins in there. I also put this pin in there. I thought I hit the record button, but apparently I did not, but that is the shock absorber. And that other end is gonna go right there. Right in that little slot. My God, there's so many tiny parts. And now I need to take one of these itty bitty little 3.5mm knurled. Oh my God, they're so small. These little tiny things. And shove that into that hole. And then squeeze it through. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. That is very cool. Okay. So it definitely articulates. Not a lot, but a little. It's fine. So we can get to the screw holes that will secure the tail mount to the boom. Sections. Okay. All right. Well, Todd didn't put it in, and that was probably a good idea. Now the 2 tail gear locks. Okay. So we're going to grab one of these. Left. Okay. So this little itty bitty bit is going to be the left tail gear lock. Squeeze that into place like so. And honestly, I'm just going to put a little bit of crazy ex-girlfriend. There we go. And then the right tail gear lock, we are going to put right into here. There we go. So we've got both of our tail gear locks. And then, let's see here. We've got these 2 little holes here and here. And what are we doing? Oh my God. We're putting in these microscopic little handles. Holy cow. These are so small. Where are my tweezers? Oh, these are going to go flying. I'm going to shove them into these 2 tiny holes right there on either side and hope I don't lose them. And if I do, they're so tiny you'll never see them. But I'll be right back. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know how we got those installed. I trimmed off a little bit of the pokey bit that goes in there, and they are CA glued into place, and this wheel, it does spin. Yeah, that's amazing. So that's it for this pack. Man, this Apache is intense. We've still got this little fella here, and this guy we're not putting on just yet, but it could go like kinda, sorta. Uh-oh, just lost power. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Love everybody. Adios, everybody.